When did it click for you, and when did you wanted to make the switch?
Yeah, I'm like listening to Marcos and listening to Anna, like the fact that you emailed all these companies, that is incredible. That shows some dedication and perseverance that I wish I had that in my undergrad. So people should definitely listen to what Anna did there. Um, UX research kind of came to me similar to Anna, but not in the same like directed UX research path. I was just looking for a job on campus. Like I needed to pay for school. I wanted to go on a semester abroad. So I looked for work study opportunities, part-time roles. I think I applied to over 100 different part-time job postings on campus. I got 4 interviews and I got one offer to be a UX program recruiter for our new UX program at the University of Toronto. I was like, what is UX? What is this thing I have to go sell to students, this new program that they're starting at U of T? And I always knew I liked stories. I thought like I was studying digital media as well as sociology and criminology. And at the time I was like, I want to use my marketing background. I think this seems the most applicable. And, I'm a millennial, I guess. That's what they call us, who's in like the TikTok, Instagram generation. It's like, it'd be nice to do this for a career. So I just tried to start building on my marketing skills. And through that, I came up with this stories of iSchool, something kind of like Humans in New York. I just really like learning about people's stories and how they got to where they did in their journey. And as I learned more about students at coming into this UX program, I learned, whoa, there's something out there for empathy, for innovation, something that really focuses on people. And something just kind of clicked with all those buzzwords there of like how we can be more innovative. I took a year off between my undergrad and grad school to figure out what I wanted to do with life, because I think there's so much pressure out there to know exactly what you want to do. Almost as soon as you come out of the womb, you're supposed to know like what your degree is or what your life's calling is, and I did not, and I think that's okay. And in that year off, I did a bunch of different jobs. I worked as a researcher at the Ontario Human Rights Commission, doing more legal stuff with my criminology degree. And I also worked part-time at a sales tech startup, looking at more a sales role at a tech startup, looking more at innovation and design and like user pain points. And in both those roles, I was a researcher in some capacity. Even with the sales, it was like talking to clients about pain points and trying to really understand how we can sell them our product. And there's something with the sales and tech side that I was like, this is very collaborative. This is very forward thinking. This is very innovative. And it's really about understanding people. And then on the researcher side at the Ontario Human Rights Commission, I love the impact. I love that we were advocating for people, but I found that it was very closed up in a box, and I didn't know when I would see the impact of my research outside of, a document or a publication or whatnot. Whereas on the tech side, it's like, okay, it's going to impact a product. It's going to impact people's lives this way. So it was measurable. And some 2 and 2 clicked. I applied to the master's program. And here we are now. I don't know how many years it's been. It was 2016 when I started that part-time job. So
Yeah,
the math's right, 6 years later.
this is incredible. The one thread I see in all three places is like no one went out looking to be a UX researcher or UX professional. Isn't that crazy? Like it's so it's like, oh, you all find yourself in this role. How did you get in? Well, I was on my way somewhere, and this is the theme, right? And as the category grows, now there are people intentionally, and there are schools, undergrads intentionally creating programs for HCI, for service design and so forth.